this. I want to select this. Yokoso Otakus. I don't know if I'm live or not. I'm trying something super new out right now. And I hope that this works. I am live on Twitch, theoretically. And I'm live on YouTube Vertical, which is the shorts feed. And I should be live on... Huh. I don't think Twitch worked. I don't even know how to do this. Can I go... Creator dashboard? It says I'm offline. So I'm assuming that that didn't work. Logan, welcome in. Andy, welcome in. So let me get into this really quick. So today I'm playing a game that literally just came out today. It's called Tokyo Clanpool. It's a 2017 originally released only in Japanese for the PSP. It is a dungeon crawler. And I've been on a dungeon crawler kick lately, which I think is really cool. And it was really great that I've had this game for a little bit because I've had it to do a review on. I have the review script written. It's incredibly long. It's like literally like almost 5,000 words long. And yeah, so while I got this game, there was a lot of chatter online, and I'm gonna, I guess, just talk in harsh terms. A lot of people are saying that this game has CP content. And, oh, thank you so much, Logan. I appreciate that, man. It's great to see you in here. Basically, people are unhappy that there are young girls in this game. More than one ingestion is using the primary URL. It's that one stream to primary and one stream to backup. I don't know what that means. Anyway, so I'm going to stream today, and then I'm going to, after this, I'm going to finish up my video and get my video out as fast as I can. You may have imported this game ages ago. Does it actually, or is this just people whining about high school girls being in a game? Okay, so this is what we're going to talk about. So originally, and actually, I'm going to boot the game up right now, and we'll talk about it while I'm playing, because I know that what people want to see, I know what people want to see, and I'm going to show you... I'll show you your answer. I'm going to give you your answer at the very beginning of this stream. Welcome in Andy, and welcome in Brett and Marcelo, by the way. So this is Compile Heart, and I'd like to thank East Asia Soft, actually. And this is the first time I've ever worked with them. I was surprised they gave me a review key. And yeah, game's Tokyo Clanpool. So I'm going to go to continue game and jump into where I'm at. So right now I'm in like the level 30s. I've switched it to easy difficulty. I'm in very late chapter 3. Disgaea had young demon girls, but it wasn't CP, not even close. That is true. Let's get into the meat and potatoes before the actual stream starts though. So let's go to camp menu, and then we'll go to the members. So I have them in special outfits right now, but this is what your main cast looks like. So, and I'll talk about this in the video too, but in my opinion, we have a set of girls that look kind of young, but not too crazy, except for Hotaru. Hotaru absolutely looks wildly underage, and she acts underage, and she comes off as being underage. Story-wise, I guess they're not. I don't really fully understand it, but anyway, not really a big deal anyway. Just girls that are young as main characters aren't really a big problem. But there's a mini game that people have a problem with. So in this game, one of the features is their suits that they wear, which they call Digisuits. And the Digisuits absorb power from the enemies after they've been defeated, and those powers, sorry, I'm trying to figure this out really quick. So those powers are absorbed, and they kind of make funny sounds and stuff during it. It's kind of some sexual innuendo. There's fan service in this game. It's a fan service game. But everything that I played in like the 15 hours that I played, it has been just so low key. Like literally just small... So cutesified busty girls. You've been to Japan, women aged 25 look very young. In the UK, girls actually underage look middle-aged. So I actually wrote that in, it's funny you say that, Logan. I wrote that line basically in my review. I did change it, but anyway, what I'm trying to get at though is that it's nothing in this game I would say at all is problematic. The original version of the game though, there's a thing called stigmata. And with stigmata, oh my god, I didn't save after this. Damn it, okay. We're gonna rip through this. I played this last night. So this nurse here that you see on the right, she's kind of weird. She likes to randomly touch the girls, and they get kind of upset about it. She's basically the perverted old man trope, but she's not in the game very much. But anyway, the mechanic in the game is stigmata, and in the stigmata there is a mini game to find the stigmata. I don't know, I'm explaining this really badly. Let me get this out of my way so I can get my head focused here. Okay, this sounds way worse than it is. It was just a stupid scene. So the stigmata lab is what people have issues with. So in the original version of this game, there is this thing you can go into called ether induction, and it's where you find the new stigmata skills. You unlock the new stigmata skills for those characters. Thank you so much, Brett. I appreciate that, bro. That's awesome of you. Oops. So in the original version of the game, and I haven't seen this myself, but they actually explain it. I don't know why I'm doing it like this. I actually have a way better way to show you guys this. So if you go to library, and then you go to tutorial, and then you go to stigmata is what I'm trying to find. Stigmata lab. Okay, so it says here in the stigmata lab you can perform ether induction on the heroines as well as change their stigmata. Stigmata can only be changed here. Ether induction is a scientific ritual which sends ether into the heroines' bodies and activates the hidden stigmata. Start by touching the body and looking for any hotspots. So it's a mini game where you're touching these young girls and you're moving around and they're making sounds and you're trying to find their little special spots. And you do that until you get their skill unlocked. And the game mechanic was set so that you can do that over and over and over and over again, as much as you want, without any problems. And it's just sexual innuendo fan service in its purest form. So it says touching the wrong spot creates static, while touching the right spot creates an orange light. When you find the right spot, hold down on it to make the ether flow in. So basically, when they're like, you know, when you hit their special spot, you gotta hold it for a while to get them to pop their stigmata, okay? You're following what I'm saying here. So that is the only thing in this game that is like egregiously nuts. And it's like banned on Steam and all this other stuff. However, I'm going to show you something. So if you go to the Stigmata Lab in the US copy of this game, or the copy on GOG at least, I don't know about the Switch copy, but I do understand the Switch copy is like this too, and you go to Ether Induction, let me show you what happens. You get a list of your members, and you pick their suits, and you literally just pick Stigmata from a menu. And that's it. So that feature is completely taken out of the game. So I guess there's more of a case for being mad that the game is censored and not wanting to play a censored game with removed content. Because this sure isn't a CP game. This is not. It's not. I will fully stand by this game. It is a great, awesome game that I've been loving the crap out of, and I've been having so much fun. And if people want to make comments about me and say I'm just this terrible person for playing this game, I don't care. I don't agree with that at all. I think I'm a totally fine person that's not a weirdo, and there's nothing wrong in this game. Friend of men, married for 15 years, looks his age now, 40, his wife 36, still looks like a teenager. I dread what people would think. They mistake their daughter as mother and sisters. Holy cow. What anime game doesn't have fan service? I mean, there's pretty much, fan service is a thing. Like, I think that there's really scary, bad, terrible stuff, and then there's just, like, everything else. And there's really not that many things that are that crazy egregious. I think people do make a lot of fuss over nothing. And I think that's what this game is. Now, yeah, they censored that, and I don't know what it actually looked like, but it's totally fine. There's way worse stuff, and it's strange to me too, because I have played stuff. My Insta popped up on your recommendation. Oh, that's cool. People on social media today will call Naruto CP because it implies two kids like each other. Modern day psycho hysteria. I have a friend right now who, and he's my friend, and I respect him and his decision, but he is complaining to me constantly that Dan is CP. And I'm like, I couldn't disagree harder with that. I think that's the most, like, off-base, absurd take, but I mean, he's a buddy and I appreciate his opinion. I don't know. I think that there's a hypersensitivity, but I also think there's, like, I don't agree with that. I love the guy, but I don't agree with it. Anyway, I thought today, instead of playing from the very beginning, we'd play from where I'm at right now. And the reason why is because it took me about 11 hours to unlock all the things in this game that are available to you, like all these different features here. And the dungeons get more and more and more complicated as you continue through the labyrinth. So I wanted to, show you guys what the game can be later on, rather than what you get right away. Because right away, you're just gonna get a bunch of, story and backdrop and stuff like that, So this game is not on Steam. It's been banned. And it is on GOG, and you guys can get a copy there. If you want to buy it for the Switch, you can get physical copies on Play Asia. And let me know if you want to get it on Play Asia. I have a link that I can get money, and you can maybe save money, or at least pay the same amount, but also help me out. I should probably have posted that. Typical dungeon crawler stuff. I haven't seen it, so I can't comment, but what constitutes as porn to people today? I would assume explicit interactions, the bow chicka wow wow type. There isn't, Dan doesn't have that. It's just, there's a lot of talk about, like, there's these aliens that try to abduct the kids, and they say they're gonna take their bananas, and one of the girls gets, like, stripped down to do her underwear in this chair, and the other one has to save them, and they just talk a lot about stealing their bananas, and they kind of have a lot of sexual innuendo and stuff, and the kids are teenagers, but it's like, it's honestly, I think it's a really small part in everything. Might get a physical copy just to spite people. Thanks to CP. Okay, so this is our fight, and this is actually a fight against a stronger enemy. You guys saw the yellow icon on the screen. Most of the battles come through random battles in this game, but there is stronger enemies in this particular part of the dungeon that move freely. And there's actually traps that you can hit, and then it, like, opens up the area where these things are kept, and then they free roam, which is what happened to me. So you have a multitude of attacks, and most of them are all pretty basic. You can pick your attacks here, and you can use up to 5 of them at a time, but they use EP. which is basically like SP in a game. So I have 176 total, and we're using 26 currently, and then like if I wanted to do another one, it would cost even more, and so I can add that in. Oh, you finished your playthrough of Okami, man, you ripped through that. So then, sorry, I don't want to do that. So then the other thing you can do is your Digimagic, and you have a series of magics to use, which is all basic. Okay, so they're teenagers. People will call teenagers pedos for liking other teenagers. It's just because it's about teenagers, and there's stuff that's mature in it. I don't know, man. Everyone's got their own opinions on stuff. Like I said, it's my good friend. I'm not gonna say anything bad about him. So we have an app menu, and all I can do is recover with my apps that I have currently. I'll talk about apps in a little bit. Precious. The game calls items precious. It's pretty easy when you don't sleep because of in-stream insomnia. I'm sorry. There's just a whole bunch of different items you can use. Not anything to really break down. Sacred Union, it highlights gold when it's your time to use it, but you basically can take your Gadgietta, which we'll talk about later too, and combine them to become like super powerful. It's kind of a gamble though, because if you don't do it, you lose like a whole bunch of skills for the entirety of the battle. Anyway, where I'm at right now, I just take my controller and I just hit RB on it, and it goes into auto combat, and then I hold RB, and it will literally just rip me through contact. It's auto battling. Let's go, happy topic. How was your day today? My day's good. Japan really likes the male hero story, the teenage male becoming a man through strife and being worthy of the girl. It's a very popular trope. Sword Art Online, almost every isekai. That is true. It is all true. Okay, so most of the battles, I want to play an SMT again, but I don't know which one because I'm kind of out of practice. I think 4 is a good one for that kind of stuff. So these are items. I'm just going to pick up some items here. And most of the enemies too, I was actually surprised because this game was supposed to be like told as a no, I don't want to do that. Fan service game, but like even the enemies, there's a couple enemies that are like kind of like chunky, but not too much. I'm trying to figure out where I need to go right now. So it's interesting. The maps get way more complicated. Like, so the first map is like really simple and you like kind of learn where to go kind of quickly. You get some skills like the one you watched me use where I blasted through the wall, and then that opens things up more and it gets a little bit more complicated, but it's kind of straightforward. The point where I'm at right now is kind of wild because you have to go like down certain floors to get to certain doors, and then or staircases, and then go up from like a different part of the map. Did you ever play a tier? I didn't. I did not, Logan. The Atelier games, I am not. I didn't know they had an ESRD joke. That's funny. Anyway, this map's kind of cool here. It's like there's a bunch of pitfalls, and then you get this flying skill later in the game. So you can kind of fly around. You can still get into fights when you're flying. And it uses battery power, so I actually do need to be careful about how much battery I have left. Otherwise, I'll end up falling. So if you look at the right-hand side of my screen, under the 64%, if you follow that down, there's a thing there that says what my battery is. I don't know what I'm covering up. Oh, I'm not covering... Okay, so the thing that I'm covering up, just so you're aware, is just a girl's portrait. It's like really actually pointless to have on the screen. I don't know why they covered so much UI up. I don't know how I got halfway through this game when there wasn't a fan translation or guide at the time. Yeah, I don't either. There's a lot of mechanics and they get kind of confusing. There's a joke about a cat girl wanting to sleep in bed with the main character for comfort because she's scared to sleep alone. The main character says, "But I can't." The ESRB would go nuts. That's awesome. What's up, Green Slade? I am so confused. Am I not streaming? So, like, I'm not streaming. I'm literally only streaming on one thing right now. Why isn't this working? That's so annoying. Huh. They edited the joke out of the PAL version? Oh, because you don't have the ESRB. That makes sense. And I just fell because I'm dumb. So let's see. I'm trying to explain some stuff about it's working on your end. Well, I have, so Greenslade, in theory, I should be streaming on YouTube, horizontal, YouTube vertical, and Twitch. But I think the only one that's actually working is just the regular stream we do. Whatever. I'll figure it out at some point. I never really wanted to multi-stream anyway. I just thought I'd try it out. Okay. Oh, I didn't explore this way. So there's a bunch of switches and stuff too in this that just make this so damn confusing. You'll notice too when I'm playing, there is a really egregious amount of random battles. The struggles of streaming. I mean, I usually don't have problems with streaming. Yeah, it should be vertical on YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube regular. Ooh, I got a legendary weapon with that. Okay, sorry. So I was trying to explain the support. So it says post-battle HP recovery. So at the far right of the corner says 70.3% support. The game premise is that all these girls are like the prime ministers of Japan, or the prime minister is the main girl with the red hair there, and the rest are part of her team called the Diet Dolls. And as we explore this dungeon, we're supposed to be like filmed, which I guess is why the thing I'm covering up, it says live connecting, like as if we're live streaming, and the public is watching this live stream. And as we do things that are good, they're like, heck yeah. And the support goes up. If I fall into a trap or something bad happens to us or whatever, the support lowers. When the support gets high enough to reach certain levels, you'll get these bonuses like we just got. And I think they start at like 50, 70, and 90 maybe. Ugh, I just closed that wall off. Why am I closing my walls? It's an old game, but today it should be, but I can't. The hysterical, moral Puritans with filthy minds and hypersexual personalities on Twitter would go nuts. Reminds me of the hyper dimension with the personifications of consoles. I think this game's made by Compile Hearts and Idea Factory, I think. And I think Idea Factories is the Neptunia creators. I only seen another thing saying you'll be live at 5:30 like a premiere. Yeah, that's supposed to be the vertical one that should be live right now. That's why I'm saying it's not working. But I appreciate you looking. Okay, let's go up here and try to figure out. I don't know what our end goal is right now. It's kind of interesting in this spot. Because I'm reviewing this game, I've tried really, really hard to... I missed the whole thing. Yeah, I have its own layout and everything too for vertical. Like I said, I don't know why it's not working. I just want more reach on my streams. That's all. That's the only reason why I care for it. That opened that up. What was that for? Maybe I'm just getting old, but the dungeon wall walking is jarring and makes me a little sick. I think that's not uncommon for a lot of people. I actually try not to stream these games too much because when you don't have control of these kind of first-person games like this, you can get really sick really easy. It's like motion sickness, basically. Plus, there's just a lot of flashes. Oh, you've been watching a new anime. What anime have you been watching? I'd love to hear about that. She says so desu ne all the time too. So desu ne. I don't know. Do you guys have any questions about this game? I've not explained everything even close to at all. I'm gonna use this. So this I'm gonna purposely go down. Yeah, it looks like that was about it. And I fell. Alright, now let's see where we're at. We must be way far down now. We're on the 16th floor, which is way too far off from where we're supposed to be. I can't seem to get past the 20th floor. I watched a trash anime called Spirit Chronicles. I actually enjoyed it. Isn't that the one that... Hey, Alexa, shut up. Spirit Chronicles. I feel like I saw that. It looked almost like a weird... At first, I thought it was, Yu-Yu. It was Yu-Yu first. I wonder if that's the one I'm thinking of. Oh yeah. So in the last game that I covered, which was that kind of SMT ripoff kind of a game. Wow, I can't believe I missed that. That's funny. There was auto mapping, and I was saying how great it was to have auto mapping. This auto mapping is so much better. Oh my god, it's so much better. Not only is it, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Not only is it super fast, but if there's obstacles, you'll like literally just take care of them. Like if you have to jump over something, if there's like a pit, you'll just automatically do that. The one question I want to know is if all the floors are all oily, shiny, purple, all the way through. Okay, you want to see the other floors? We can do that. That's super easy to do. Give me just a second. So, no, the Labyrinth is, it's like mini games, like, you know, in Train Odyssey, or Train Odyssey, why can't I think of other ones now? All the dungeon crawlers that I've known, Zangetsu, the Zangetsu one we played. It's like every so many floors, the entire theme will change. It's like you go to a totally different level. Oh, A Strange Journey. So, are they not gonna let me do it? What? Why are they not letting me do that? Huh. I feel like that's not working like I remember it working. I'm gonna go to the app here and go to Gate app. Huh. I don't know why this isn't working like it used to work. It's called The Most Notorious Talker, and it runs the world's greatest clan. Oh, really? Are you liking it? Okay, well, anyway, we'll exit then. We're gonna exit the dungeon. I'll show you the other thing. So, after you're done with battle, you get like a ranking. So they go through, they do the cabinet election, which ranks, you know, here's your offense ranks. This is what the public thought of our offense, the character's defense. And then there's like an elected winner, and they get like, she gets an XP bonus, plus her accuracy skill goes up, and her attack accuracy goes up. And then, yeah, it says sometimes the Gadgeta you have equipped will go out, and they'll go do their thing. Not gonna lie, the purple floor, the third-rate Doom-like music is totally raccoon anal glands. What? Okay, anyway. Oops. So there's, as I've encountered in the game so far, so, and this is a little bit of a spoiler, so just be aware, anyone who's watching. The first floor through the 7th floor is Limbo Fortuna. The 7th floor is Hell Ligatur. The 13th floor is Ghoul, I don't know, whatever. Insania, and then 14 and up is Gale Insania too. So I've only seen 2 different ones, but anyway, this is what it looks like when you start. It is a mouthful. Yeah, that's quite the mouthful. This is what the area looks like at first. I could probably just tour it by doing something weird like this. I'll just auto travel through it. Okay, so these are the most saucy enemies I've seen in the game. No spoiler. Like I said, I have a very I didn't do that. I have a very comprehensive review of this. It's probably going to be about a 20-minute video. I'm going to talk about the she is still sick, man. She is still sick, actually. She still hasn't gone back to work yet. Yeah, so I mean, there's not really a whole lot to say. It's very, very simple to start out with. They have like little things like learning how to smash through walls. Those enemies come in a couple different colors too. Yeah, they just, like, hey, you can smash through walls. And then, yeah, you have these two, and you can smash these and get items. But, I mean, other than that, this is what this whole area, it looks just like this. There's no differences and stuff. And then we'll jump down to the exit here, and we'll go to the next section. The next section is kind of like hell. Thank you guys, too, by the way, for your thumbs up. I appreciate that. Sound effects are kind of cheap, or cheesy, but I hope she feels better. She's been sick long. She might have a chest infection, needs some antibiotics. I wonder at this point with her. I'm also sick as well, but I have a steroid inhaler that I take, so I've been managing pretty well. Yada, 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 yada. I guess after this, I'll show you guys the outfits, too. So here's what Hell looks like. Hell goes through the 12th floor. So Hell is kind of cool. I kind of felt like it was a little short though, but it got a little tricky because they had all these like walls that you needed to blast through, and yeah, like enemies. It's just the same thing we saw before, but different color. And then there's these traps, like these little poison things on the floor that was kind of introduced in this area. And I think that's kind of the meat and potatoes of this floor. The color scheme is better than the rapid movement. I'm still drunk and someone threw me in the back of a motorized scooter and spun me in circles. Yeah, I like the Hell area. I thought the Hell area was kind of cool. Oh yeah, it introduced these too, which are like, if you see the arrows on the map in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Yeah, you guys can see that. It's like a one-way wall, so it's like you can walk through it, but then you're like, wait a minute, I can't turn back around. And that was a mechanic that was introduced in this section too. I'm just trying to hope to like actually get past some stuff. But anyway, so that's basically Hell. There's not a lot of diversity, and I don't really think that that's common to have a ton of diversity anyway. Okay, and then you guys saw the last floor, so we'll just app out of here. It's not a chest infection, like your cough. Could be pneumonia. Yeah, we had pneumonia last year when we came back from Japan, actually. No one cares. Okay, so camp menu, and then your members. Speed of the walking's a little overboard. Can you slow it down in the options? I can. I'll not. I'm just used to playing like that. That's just how I play it. I'm holding the RB button, which like fast forwards everything. Like it just makes everything go really fast. All right, so with your characters, you can change their weapons and equipment. As you'd expect. And the weapons come in these kind of cool like varieties. So she's a bad example to use, but I'll use like her. So she right now has this weapon that's the Gorgon Spear, but it says next to it it's normal. So there's like rankings for each of the items that you find. So you can find like a sword, or let's say you find the Gorgon Spear, and it's great. Like you're new into an area and you found this new weapon and it's powerful. You might find more Gorgon Spears as you continue to play, but they, well, I think because you're not playing it, Logan. I think it's just because you're not playing it. Because, like, I don't have any problem with it at all. But I've also been playing it for, like, 16 hours now or something like that. And I have full control. Like, I know what I'm doing, whereas, like, you guys are just, like, watching, so it does feel, like, a little whiplashy. I'm certain. Anyway, so you find it, like, and it'll be normal, but then there's other ones here, like, you can find Masterpiece level quality, and it's got, like, kind of a gold thing, and then they have the Regalia, which is, like, the star sparkly things. So, they're the fast, I was just reading the chat. They're the more powerful versions of the thing, so it actually makes it kind of cool, because even though you find the same weapons and stuff like that, it's nice to have more powerful ones. So then what I was going to show you guys is the Digiskins, which are like their suits. So you can change the cores of the Digi suits, and you can kind of play with whatever element you want that person to be aligned with. I didn't change them. And then you have your stigmatas that you can change. And we talked about stigmatas. I'm not going to get into that any further. But then you have the Digiskins, the actual outfits themselves. And I have a bit of them. I have a couple of them unlocked. And some of them are, you know, fan servicey, and some of them aren't so much. But, like, she can be... they didn't even tell me the names of these very well. Anyway, I'll just kind of cycle through. But they look different on each character, because each character is kind of a little different. And the girls, from what I've seen, is the more like mature the girl looks, the more skimpy the outfits get. Because if you go to like Hataru, for instance, her outfits seem a little bit more subdued in a lot of ways. I guess her... Oh, you're going to bed? Appreciate the stream. I'd like to stay and watch. It's 2 a.m. No, that's awesome. You stayed up, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Her outfits aren't quite as weird, which I actually kind of appreciate, because I don't know. I actually find her to be a weird character. I'm very uncomfortable with her. That one's kind of an odd one, and the bikini is a really terrible one, but it is what it is. She is a healer, so I usually just have her wear like the healing one. Okie doke. And then your Gadgeta, which I haven't talked about these at all. For some reason, they look like AI to me. I don't think that's true, because the game was made in 2017. But they just, I don't know, they come off like that to me. I have this whole thing. Well, this one says Gadgeter. So they don't even have the names correct on them, but these are kind of like having these equipped changes your stats. So I have 3 of them that are on the burner. Makes sense. Nurse outfit for a healer. Yeah, it does. And like I said, the little girl, it's there's a lot of covering, which I don't know. I do feel weird about having a character like her in this kind of a game, but other than that, the rest is fine. Yeah, so if you put them on, you can see how it changes your stats the more you have. I actually can equip this one, it looks like. There's a cost to them, so like I don't have my parties full for all my characters because my characters aren't like powerful enough, I guess, to have a high enough cost to maintain that many. But like, you know, if we equipped her, it'll boost everything pretty significantly. It says there like it's 16 across the board for all the different sets, and then we get 2 more skills, which is the Blue Wolf level 2 and the Silence level 1. And the Gadgietta can be like fused, kind of like SMT, which I thought was kind of interesting. So you can create them from scratch, which you can just choose, you know, from your list, and you unlock more if you fuse. Well, I'll talk about fusion. So you go to combine, and I should have 2 I can combine right now, so I'll just show this off. So we'll take Hon Hon, and we'll fuse her with Breeze, which actually looks like a really terrible fusion, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And so you'll combine these 2, and she'll make a new one that's more powerful. Hold on, I'm going to show you guys something else. So you can also enhance them, and it levels their ranking up with specific items. So if I go to Hon Hon here, I can do these enhanced pearls with her, and it says it'll bring her rank up by 3. So we'll enhance her. It just kind of goes through this thing. And I'm going to do that twice. And then I'm going to go to the other one, and I'm going to try to rank her with this enhanced droplet 3 times. I'm going to go through this quick, so pardon the flashing. So now she has 3 rank points, and the other one should have 7. Yeah, 7. Okay, so then when I go to combine them, they should... No, they're still not going to. If their rank is high enough when you combine them, you'll rank up what the combination result is, which is kind of confusing to explain, but how it's this girl with this bow. If these were higher ranked characters, it may be a different character other than this, a more powerful one. This one's pretty good though. She has plus 40 everywhere and then plus 109 for the other things, so that's kind of nuts. It's just like, I don't know, kind of like Demon Fusion in its own way. I would sing today, Zyler, but my voice is not really great for singing. But I do appreciate you, boy. Boy-yee! I don't know why I said that. Ah, I apologize for that. That was a weird thing to say. Let me get more Sprite really quick. Alright. Kind of a weird stream today. I don't know why it's not working for the... well, I only put that there because I thought it would brighten your day. It does. It does brighten my day. That's one of my favorite things that you do. Alright, I'm trying to open this up. So it says, like, I don't even understand it. It says that it's live. Why? Oh. Will that work better? Okay, anyway, sorry. I shouldn't fiddle with the stuff not streaming. Okay. Back to it. So you can also evolve them and it will like unequip them from the people though, which like really sucks. So let's see, this is evolved by 3 ranks. No, evolve's not what I was looking for. I was looking for in here. No. What? Evolve the Gadgietta by 3 ranks? That seems kind of intense. Let's see if I have someone that's like really beefy. Okay, so Sarsar is a pretty powerful one. Oh, okay, so let's see what happens when we evolve her. She should become super powerful. Yeah, look at that, 118 bonuses, except for magic, which is only 46. Wow! I made her freaking potent. Wonder if I can even equip her back on that person, though. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I keep hitting that button instead. Yeah, it had to have been her. Because she's short one. Wow, that's a big bonus. Wow, big power. Huh, that's cool. We're playing Persona 5 Royal. I'm trying to get the final achievements I'm missing. You know, I don't knock people who achievement hunt because it's fine, but I never understood it. I don't know why. I don't know what it is that achievements never enticed me. I've never found achievements to like be like I don't mind getting them. Like when I'm playing a game, I'm like, oh neat, I unlocked that. But like I've never been like a person to be like, I gotta get all these achievements, and then I'm gonna go on Facebook and I'm gonna tell everyone how I have all the achievements. Like, people get really into them. Like it's a whole like reason for gaming that people have, and that's not me knocking it. I just never understood it. Oh my god, there's 4 exits on this floor, and none of them take me to floor 21. I think, like, if I had to guess, like, in the dead center of this map is where floor 21 is at, or where I get to floor 21. Because you can see in the top left corner, the top right corner, the bottom right corner, and the bottom left corner are little triangles. Those are the stairs, but they're pointed down, which means they're only down. You know, if you achieve 100. I mean, there's a lot. It's a thing now. Like, there's literally people who, like, their whole purpose for gaming is just to get all the achievements. Like, that's... It's interesting because, like, when I was a kid, like, I guess we did that on our own, and that was kind of fun in itself, to be like, hey, man, you beat that game? Yeah, well, if you beat it with, like, 1 life? Have you tried playing Zelda with, like, only 1 heart or whatever, or 3 hearts? Stuff like that. And it was just something you did because it was fun to do, not like because you got something from it. Which, I'm not knocking it. I just... Man, what is this? This is like so whack. Your brother is one of those? Like I said, there's something I don't understand. I'm not knocking. Okay, so there is a gap here. So these little things, these recharge your battery. I haven't really talked about battery too much, but they'll give you 100% battery boost. And you need it because the battery is what you use for this, sorry, the battery is what you use for like your powers, like being able to fly or being able to chop through walls. That all costs battery. Ryzen, what's up? He gets platinums. Is this that AI game? Hell no, this is not the AI game. I'm doing it on this one because the achievements are mostly easy stuff to do. It's just the kind of rush through the game on my first playthrough. Got 80% of the achievements on my first... Oh, okay, and that's fair. Okay. Oh, wait. What? What is that? That's something I never did. That's what happens when you don't have your thing equipped before you try to smash into a wall. You just literally mash your head into it. Oh, that's why I didn't do that before. Damn it. I apologize, I'm streaming. Like, I probably should have done this from the beginning. I just didn't want to sit there and, like, have you guys have me read for, like, 500 years. See, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff here I haven't gone to either. But I think the secret's, like, on another floor. Because if you look, the dead middle, waifus wa kawaii desu. Yeah, it's totally this middle. So I want to go actually to floor 17. How do I get to floor 17? Oh, see, this is how it gets tricky. You thought it was just a video? Nope. Streaming videos later tonight. Also like to do the royal ending because it's technically the last palace for me to visit. So maybe Dre or DJ know this, but what does yokai mean? Yokai mean, let's go. Yokai. Oh my god, I'm not even saying that right. Alright. I'm not the one to ask. I've literally, for like 3 days now, I've been just running off of cold medicine. My brain is about as slop-filled as anything. Well, I want to get to floor 17 then, but I need to get up into the upper quadrant of it, which I guess means... So if you guys can see, there's staircases that go up, but there's no gates. So I can't teleport to floor 17, like at all. Like I can't even go to 17 naturally in any way. So I'd have to go down to 16 and go up. 16 does have a gate, so we're just gonna gate to 16 right now. I'll just use the app to gate there. I don't know. These just get more tricky as it goes on. Still very early in learning, even though I'm 740 days into Duolingo. I'm telling you, you guys need to get the Genki books. Get them Genki books. Okay. So we're gonna go here, I think. So it's gonna do the fast running thing. I'm just FYIing everyone. Well, thank you so much for coming in, Zyler. I appreciate you. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, stop it. Are you sending me images of Bree? Oh, Raelian or... Oh, that's not... You said a parka. That's not a parka. It's a sombrero. Poncho. Hey, John, welcome in. How you doing? John. So these things are the bane of my existence right now. So like those anemone things or whatever they are, they're huge. Like as big as they are, when you hit them, they shrink. So the bigger they are, the scarier they are. But they'll shrink as you hit them. But if you can't shrink them down to nothing and defeat them, then they like, after like usually one turn, sometimes if you're super lucky 2 turns, they'll like blow up. And you'll get like 4 of them on your screen, and like usually 2 of them are super huge, and you can end up in these fights that literally last forever. It's horrible. It's my nightmare. Okay, did we go to the right one? We might have gone to the right one. I think we did. This is where I wanted to go, yeah. Okay, so we want to go... This wasn't where I wanted to go. I need to be on the other side of this structure. Dang it. So I gotta go to the top left. The top left is the one I need to get to. Ikoyo? Oh. I guess I wasn't understanding what you're asking. Well, how do I get to the top left one? There's no... This is killing me. This is killing me. That's how you do it. You have to go to the 15th floor. I'm just chasing this. This is great. Okay. No, this goes down, not up. Oh, this is gonna kill me trying to figure this mystery out. Wait, maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. What is our goal? Our end goal? Our end goal was to get our end goal was to get to here, so okay, I think I need to go to the 18th floor. What a headache. Okay, I gotta go to the 18th floor. I feel like we were at the 18th floor earlier, but that's okay. And then I wanna run to here. So this is as slow as you walk on auto. Oh my god, that's a solid wall. I did not see that was a solid wall. This is going to be a really fun stream. I'm just going to be like super confused, bouncing from area to area. The first part of this game is not this frustrating. I will just say that. Okay, so I want these off. So the real problem though is this one. This should be open, but I guess we can still go this way. What is my... Yo, this sucks. It's on floor 19. How am I doing? I'm getting frustrated now. But I'm doing pretty good. We had an interesting day at the prison today. we did a holiday event for the inmates, and we had ice cream and did karaoke, which was definitely strange. But everyone was really happy, and they all had a good time, and it was kind of fun. It sounds really odd, but yeah, I was in a prison today with karaoke and ice cream and popcorn and all sorts of stuff. I don't think this is where I want to be. Okay, so if you float, you can handle the spikes. Did they ever catch that guy that escaped? Yeah, I think they caught him like the same day. That was a while ago. I'm surprised you remember that. I barely remember that. And I started a library on my unit too. I took a bunch of books from my bookcase and brought them in to work and made a little library with a sign-out sheet and stuff like that. So they have more books to read that are different books, and I let people check them out. This is kind of cool. I brought in like a bunch of stuff like from college and stuff for all my audio work because I thought they'd kind of like to see that maybe. Has not been very popular or well received, but it's okay. Is this where I wanted to be? I'm trying to figure out the otaku. There's not. I think I have. I have a copy of The Witcher Ronin, which is, if you guys are familiar with The Witcher, a comic book that has Geralt of Rivia, but like in an alternate world where he is like a Japanese Ronin warrior. It's actually a pretty cool book. Okay, so it looks like I haven't explored this area. There's something there. Whee! Be really careful about that stuff, because I will forget that there's a hole and I'm not floating and I'll just fall down into the next area. And screw up all my progress on everything. It's like an awesome book. It is pretty cool. We'll get a refill of our juice here. I have another game to cover that I got too that's kind of like, well, I thought it was like Vampire Survivors. It's a little different, but it's like, you could call it anime Vampire Survivors. I'm watching the Ancient Magus Bride dub, and I'm on episode 16. I have not seen that one. I don't even know if I've heard of that one. Is that a newer one, John? No. I wanted to be here. This is where I wanted to be the whole time. My hopes and wish and dreams they've all come true. Hey, why'd you pick one? Oh. You just left, I guess. I have so many presents to wrap right now. I have been a bad boy about wrapping this year. Oh man, this is gonna use all my juice. Well, this will take me down. I think I wanted to go up from here. Alright, now I need to figure out where the heck I was even trying to go all along. No, I think I wanted to go down. I think I wanted to go down. Ancient Magus Bride anime was released in 2017. Oh, okay. So it's not a new one. My brain's not functioning. Bing.
ただいま参上です。エーテルを力に敵じゃないわね。
They're gonna take all my battery from me. Oh, we never went this way before. This is also.
支持率9。戦闘開始。私の番だね。これで沈めます。
Is there anything in the upcoming season you guys are excited for? January seems to have a lot of really exciting stuff. I think we get solo leveling the next season of it? I think that's right.
これで決める。これで沈めます。浮いて進むわよ。行くよ。これで決める。正義は勝つ。です。行くよ。次の相手は。
That scared me for a second because I like went to check to see what my battery juice was.
探索の役に立つ。受けて立つわ。気合い入れてくよ。敵じゃないわね。
I have no idea where I'm going on this map now. Now it's like, it's so weird. I thought I was getting like this little detour, and now I'm just like literally going to like all these new areas all over the place. Man is like an encyclopedia of anime knowledge. Yeah, John is incredible. John is absolutely incredible, and I could not be happier to have him supporting our page and being here. He is a treasure. I agree. Wholeheartedly agree. This place would not be the same without him. The award show would not have been the same without him. John came in really clutch. Oh, I think I found the. I think this is the boss finally. These doors are usually the boss doors. Oh my god, if this is the boss, yes! We're gonna keep going. Oh no, it's not the boss. Damn it, this is just a regular door. Dang it. I'm so excited. Okay, now we have a bunch of EP, which is great. We want EP. Okay, I've been here. I'm not gonna backtrack stuff we've done already. You want to know a really weird feature of this game? I never use it, and I've always thought that if I did, I could abuse the heck out of it. So, if you open the menu, and you go to the configure menu, and... No, is it the configure menu? No. Okay, so if you go to this main menu, there's a thing called suspend, and every game I have ever played that has a suspend feature, when you click suspend, it will save your game and send you to the main menu. And it's made so that like if you gotta quit the game right now, you suspend it and you can close the game. Yeah, no, that's all good, Ryzen. Thank you so much for swinging in. I appreciate you. And then, you know, when you open the game back up, you can resume from where you left off without having to lose your process. Watch what this does. Are you sure you want to overwrite the save, which is the last suspend save we had? Yes, I would like to. I would like to have a new save. Oh yeah, look, it doesn't kick you out of the game. You can literally use it just like an extra save slot that you can use whenever you want to, which is so weird to me. But if you're worried about doing something, like you know, like what we just did, where we went through heck to try to find out how to connect to this area we need to get to, then you can just do a suspend. It's like crazy. It's like totally crazy. I'm like, oh, that's kind of a cheat, but okay. I don't, like I said, I don't use it, but I could. I sure could use it. I mean, technically, I just did use it. This is an example. Okay. Ah, I didn't mean to walk on the spikes. That's what happens when you walk on spikes. The people don't like you. Your support will go back down a little bit. I think this is really pointless that I'm in here right now. Oh, wait, maybe it's not. There's a little question mark. Okay, so these are like, oh, a massive elevator? Green magic circles, massive elevators, or special elevators activated with a switch. Pressing 4 switches in the dungeons makes it glow green and enables its use. Progressing requires activating the elevator, so look for the force. Fuck. Are you kidding me? This is driving me up the wall. This game will never give me a break, huh? And then I could have got that too, because I was like literally here before. Wait, where am I at right now? Where am I at? No, seriously, where am I at? Oh, here I am. I'm on the 17th floor. Wow, I'm way down here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, okay, there it is there. I don't know what this massive elevator is supposed to do. It says I need to hit 4 switches though, and I didn't hit any switches, so... It's weird though, because I did something earlier, I know, that did hit one of those switches, so why did it unhit the switch? The game has many mysteries. Things are afoot. I almost fell off that cliff. That would have been just peaches. Well, okay, that was a giant waste of time. I've spent all the time wasting and all the wasting of time land. That is just beautiful. I was right about needing to get to the center. Did you see that Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii had its first English dub trailer? I did not. That is awesome. I'm gonna have to check that out after stream. That is freaking awesome. What time did we start today? I can't remember. I think we started at like 5:30. I can set a goal? What is a goal? Okay, I can make super chat goals now. I feel kind of defeated. I felt like I made so much progress and I did all that stuff. I found all these things out, and then it's like, it just turns out that they're just like, nah, brah, you need to hit the switches. It's new. It's brand new, Brett. I mean, I'll do one just so you guys can see what it looks like. I don't want to actually. I don't know. I'm not really big into taking donations from you guys. Okay, so what it says here is I can pick a goal. So I can say like 1 super chat, 5 super chat, 10 super chat, 15, 20, 30, or 50 super chats. So I can set a goal. And I'll just do like 1 super chat. And then I can make that color high. Oh, you can pick what color. So the higher amount of money you send as a tip, the higher the color is. So I can pick all the colors, so it doesn't matter what tier people are tipping. I can do light blue or higher is $2, teal and higher is $5, yellow and higher is 10, orange, magenta, and red are 20, 50, and 100. So I could just do like all the colors, and then you can set a timer, and I can say like 30 minutes. And then it's like share how you'll celebrate. So I'll say I will sing the Otaku Rainbow song. And I will sing the Otaku Rainbow song. And then I can start the goal. What does this look like? This is kind of a weird thing, right? YouTube's different these days. Does it show up? It says, okay, so now I see it says goal created, and you can say see goal. And it says 1 super chat, I will sing the Otaku Rainbow song. Don't nobody send a super chat. That wasn't the purpose of that. I wanted to test the feature and see what that looked like. That's funny. What a weird thing. It's like, reminds me of going back to Facebook all of a sudden. I just need 10 subs. Hope Like a Dragon gets the love it deserves, because Infinite Wealth got passed over by most games. You know what though? Infinite Wealth was probably one of the most popular iterations of Like a Dragon or Yakuza that we've seen in quite a while. And it really paved a lot of ways to push getting the IP and more people paying attention to it. That's what I think, but... Oh god, no, we don't want that. Okay, that just brought up a bunch of spikes. I think that this series is on a good uphill run. What's kind of stinky though is I have become increasingly concerned with Japanese games finding more popular audiences, and this isn't me necessarily saying I want to be a gatekeeper or I appreciate gatekeeping. However, I think that everyone does need to remember that there is a cost to our favorite Japanese things becoming more popular. The more popular things are, the more money the corporations make, which means they can make more things, which is good. But it also means that we end up with games getting westernized. And I think the reason why a lot of our favorite games, at least you guys around here and me, like Japanese games is because Japanese games are not Western games, so they're Japanese. That's the whole deal. That's what makes them so much better, is that they're different. And they, you know, there's sensibilities and certain things that we have in Western games that we don't like. And unfortunately, when Japanese IPs get a little big, they oftentimes end up getting pushed to be more Westernized. Yakuza has been increasingly more and more popular of a series as time has gone by, and there is already a number of people who think that there has been negative changes to the series. I still think the series is great, and it still feels really Japanese to me, but you know, people feel away. This looks like a boss. Doesn't this look like a boss? This has gotta be. Are we bossing finally? If this thing is a boss, if there's a boss that's like that, I'm gonna be very upset. It is, it's a boss. Alright, you guys get to see me fight a boss tonight. We just like to circle around him just for fun. I actually don't think he's like a true boss though. Alright, so for bosses, I mean, I'll auto fight like the first round. Okay. He hits pretty hard. See, some of these bosses, I mean, you can't auto fight through them. Like, even on easy mode, they'll kind of paddle your butt. Papa will come say hi. Okay, so here's Sacred Union. I'm gonna talk about Sacred Union right now because it's interesting. So, Sacred Union combines your, and I'll talk about this in the video tonight too, but Sacred Union allows you to take your equipped Gadgetta and choose you to make one like more powerful, and there's really good benefits. It looks like something from Yu-Gi-Oh! That dragon does. I agree. I fully agree with that. It's very inspired by Yu-Gi-Oh! For sure. So you'll take your Gadgetta and you can pick. So like you can see here, I have a 100% success rate if I choose Liberace. So I have a 100% guarantee that choosing her I can get power from her. But you can gamble and you can get even more power. And you could add Gloria. And if you add Gloria in, now it's a 90% chance. So now there's a 10% chance that this union will fail. But that's still pretty good, right? Like a 90-10 odds, that's great. Like the odds of it failing are pretty low. So maybe I want to push it. And I want to also get power from the other Gloria. Okay, now we're down to 80%. 80% is still pretty good, but not the best. Not the best. So we're going to push another one. We're going to get Murmur. We'll put Murmur on. Now it's at 70%. And then we want to have Dua. And now it's gone all the way to 60%. So, probably for safety, going to leave the last two off, and I just want to do a Sacred Union with these three. So, the Sacred Union will give you a boost to your stats, and you will gain skills and effects. But what it will also do is, like, make your EP, like, through the roof. Like, through the roof. So you will be able to do way more attacks on your round, like way more than you normally would. Now, the reason why I say it's a gamble is because if out of this 80-20, I land in that 20 and I fail it, it will be catastrophic. It means that 3 of my 5 Gadgetta, I can't use any of their abilities, and I get no bonuses from them whatsoever. It will do that, and that will stick for the entire rest of this battle. So this is literally our second turn against this boss. I can either have my character become really powerful right now, or she's gonna get she's gonna be crappy for the rest of this fight. We'll gamble though. 80-20 is pretty good. So when you're done, you just say. So you can do the same thing, and you can see they're different here. So she's aligned to Earth, which means my Earth ones that I have, she has a higher chance to use those. But like if I want to add the fire one in, it will reduce the rate greatly. So now she's down to 77. I don't want to take her down. That could be really good or a really rough time. It could be, right? And you have to kind of decide what you want to do. Do you want to gamble to get that ultimate power, and like maybe you could defeat like a super boss really easy, or do you want to play it safe and then maybe you'll struggle through the boss, maybe you won't even be able to win. So anyway, she actually needs to do some healing, so I usually like to have her, or not heal, I like to have her so I can increase the attack magic of the entire party, which is good. That'll make everyone really tough. We'll do a Sacred Union with her too. And this kind of takes you out of a turn too. So we'll go here. We have Mikuni and Yudi. We'll do 2 for her. Okay, so they're gonna do their Sacred Union, and I'm gonna let these play out. Yep. That was bad. That was bad. Okay, so Natsumi is out. So she is going to have really crappy stats, and a huge amount of her skills are going to be unusable. which is not good. See how much damage she took? Even though she resisted the attacks that were done on her, she still took a pretty severe amount of damage from it. That's because her stats are just blasted out. Alright, so anyway, let's see. A lot of dungeon crawlers have somewhat similar mechanic to that. Yeah, I don't think, I love this dungeon crawler, but I don't think that it's like anything. It's like, it's not like the ultimate dungeon crawler of all time or anything like that. Like it does a lot of standard things that you just normally expect. Okay, so he's weak against water. So I need to remember that. He's weak against water. So anytime I can use water skills is going to be a good time all around. Alright, so you can see she's got her little pretty dress there now, and we'll see if she has any water. It doesn't look like she does. Oh, maybe we'll look here. That's earth, fire, wood. Okay, that all sucks. Oh no, he's weak against earth too, actually. So that's great. We'll take it. So since she succeeded, she actually has 345 EP right now, which is like massive and great. Strange Journey is definitely near the top of dungeon crawlers I played. I think a lot of people say that, especially anyone who is a fan of SMT. It's a great SMT game, and it's a good dungeon crawler. I agree. Okay, so her, maybe we want, last time we boosted the attack, so let's see if we can also boost the defense. And then we want to see if this chick has, she's got earth and water? No, just earth. Oh, there's some water too. But she's not good at using water. She is good at using earth, so maybe we will, man, all of her earth are just all enemies. That one backdrop. So I am gonna have to do just a 2-hour stream tonight because I want to make this video. I actually think it's gonna be a good video. Okay, so you can see my main character died. Once she failed that union with 3 of her people, she was done. Like she really, there wasn't gonna be a lot for her. So now we're gonna kind of have to step it up here and figure out what we're gonna do. Let's see if Gaia Horn beats him up pretty good, and then she's gonna need to go more on the defensive and do recovery magic, so we'll keep her as a healer, and now we're only gonna have like 2 damage dealers, which is unfortunate, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Not looking good. Okay. So at this point, I am gonna start doing revives because, which I don't usually do, but I'm going to in this case because we are just getting our butts beat. We're getting the brakes beaten off of us, as they say, for real. This guy's not a joke. This boss is actually kind of ripped. I'm not actually used to having these bosses slapped this hard. It's kind of inappropriate, actually. But she is not in union, but look at how low. Well, we'll do this. We're gonna try to union her because she is just really taking a hit right now, and we need to recover our healer. If she can fully pull off the Sacred Union, it'll heal her, if I remember right. I could be wrong on that, but hopefully I'm not. Man, she did not last long at all. She couldn't even, oh man. Holy cow. And then she deunionized. So the unions only last for so long. Gah. That's lame. That is not good at all. Do I have like some sort of like crazy... I've never been in this position before in this game. I didn't take this fight seriously enough. I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of horsing around. So I have one of these that revives all incapacitated characters and fully heals the party, but I only have one. And I don't know where I got it or how to get any more. I don't know what the right choice is here. Like, we could try to bring her back because her attacks are super effective, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, he's just gonna beat her ass, and she's dead again. And my other character is gonna be dead. There's I could use it, I guess. I guess I'll just use the Messiah Miracle. It seems really stupid to have to use it right now, but whatever, I guess. Watch, I just hit him like one time and he'll die. They've got these picks on my people. Why do you pick on my people so much? He's tough. He's really tough. This is easy mode too. That's actually kind of outstanding. How is he so tough? This is ridiculous. And now, like, everybody needs to heal at this point. Like, this is insane. I'm just gonna do a restoration cocoon. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna have her do it. I'm gonna have her do the restoration cocoon. I'm waiting for him to die, and it's like he's just not. Oh, come on! You gotta go right for my healer? I'm fast forwarding. I just don't have a lot of faith in this
今
at
こ
this
そ
point.
鮮やかに捉えたわ絆の力そんな目がかすむ私の
Yeah,
番です
I'm gonna fast forward out of this because we're getting wiped. This is crazy. I've never died before. I've never even seen what a game over screen looks like.
実力不足
Destroyed 39%. So I only actually just wow. So it actually shows you how much damage you did to the enemy before you were killed. So I only did 39% of damage before he killed us, and he whooped the crap out of us. Your odds of winning are slim. You should first level up and get better gear and gadgeta. That is nuts. The group retreated. So did that that must have just brought us back? Because I bet you anything I don't have those. Yeah, I'm only not even worth it. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make a new save in 4. But then I'm gonna go to camp menu and I'm gonna go return to title. And then I'm just gonna actually have us take resume suspended. Because then we didn't lose that super item that I had. We're gonna have to backtrack a couple of these things, which is annoying, but I feel like there's more to this. Okay, you can see I'll hop over. See, I just do that automatically, which I think is awesome. It's like my favorite thing.
拾ったね
Good
覚悟な
art.
さいもう一丁次は取る気じゃないわね電脳アプリ起動スマホをバッチリ充電されたよ
Bing, 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 bing,
戦い
bing.
の時間です頑張るから手加減悪くない結果ね戦闘開始私の番だねどんどん行くわよ戦闘開始気合い入れてくよ悪くない結果ね強くなれたかなただいま参上です一掃するよ
I think it's weird we've already been in this room, and yet that's where they tell us about, that elevator.
行こうよ気合い入れてくよ
Okay, now the real question is, where did we end up going from here? I feel like we went down this way. I remember doing some of this stuff.
一掃するよスマホを充電バッチリ充電されたよ戦闘開始これで決めるつなげる早いですそれ消します手がこれはで行こうよ気合い入れてくよ手加減
I think when they glow red like that too, it means they're more powerful. I think they're agitated versions. Okay, so Hmm. I don't remember where we went. I don't remember going this way is my thing.
受けて立つわ。気合い入れてくよ。次は誰だわ。消します。スマホを充電バッチリ充電されたよ。
I'll take the battery juice, but I don't think we went this way. I feel like we did not go this way. Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
電脳アプリ起動。不思議な感覚ね。戦いの時間です。一掃するよ。輝かしい勝利ね。スマホをバッチリ充電されたよ。闘志のラメラです。
Sure we didn't go this way.
派手に行くよ。食らいなさい。頑張るから。手加減抜きです。スマホをバッチリ充電されたよ。出たな。派手に行くよ。悪くない結果ね。頑張るから。
I used to have this old synthesizer. It was my first one I ever had, and it was always, it was like one of the little preset like sounds you could do with it.
戦いの時間です。頑張るから。食らいなさい。全力の一撃。忍者の力です。スマホをバッチリ充電されたよ。覚悟なさい。これで決める。悪くない結果ね。闘志のラメラです。一掃つなげる。スマホを充電バッチリ充電されたよ。
We have all the power now, and we can't go that way. That was just the most beautiful waste of time of all time. Hooray! You mean there's no route to the destination? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. I don't know what triggers that. One thing that's really been throwing me off about this game is I have no idea what triggers like having an enemy fight you or having like advantage or disadvantage to an enemy. How did I get to that dragon? This is where all the questions of life come at me. Where is he even at? Where is that dragon even at? Oh, there. I don't know how I figured this out before, and now I haven't. Well, anyway, I don't know. Maybe this is just a good time to quit stream. It's not all that exciting anyway. I was really hoping the multi-streaming thing would work. I don't know why it went so weird. You guys can kind of see it down here, and then it's supposed to be working, but I guess it just decided not to work. Oh. Oops. Did that work now? That would be hilarious if that worked now. At the very end of stream, I finally am like, oh, that's how it works. That would be crazy. I like legitimately want to see this. Well, of course it won't open up because, thank you. Jeez. Type. Live stream. Why? Okay. I guess the world will never know. I don't know, I guess I'll never know if it works. Wow, that is absolutely crazy. I have no idea if that worked or if that didn't work or... Oh wait, here it is here. There, now it worked. Okay, that actually got that to work. Okay, so we got YouTube, vertical and horizontal working, finally. How fantastic. And I should be able to see both of the streams. So I guess I'll continue on for a little bit, for whatever reason. Because apparently it worked. So now I have a vertical. Still no Twitch though, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure Twitch just never worked. And I don't know why. I'll probably figure out Twitch now too. That would be pretty funny. Annie's 12 years old, and 2 more, she'll be 8. No, I have no idea. I don't know. It's like supposed to be working. Twitch just doesn't really seem to think that I'm live, I guess. You are offline. Whatever, I guess I'm offline. But we do have... Please configure both primary and... The comparison of the streams failed because... Please configure both primary and backup streams correctly. The comparison of the streams failed because one of the streams has an invalid configuration. Well, I don't know if it's working or not, though. How am I supposed to know if it's working? Well, where could the dragon be? What were we trying to chase before, and how did we get there? I'd have to, like, I'm gonna have to, like, go back on stream, which is gonna be really silly to do. My stream is gonna teach me how to do this. It's funny, my camera looks different depending on how you're watching me. Can I actually, like, view my vertical? We don't want to go all the way down to 14. It seems like a little overkill. I think it was here. And I think that... Bree, will you take care of your dog? Thank you guys for the thumbs up. I don't know. Screw this. We're gonna call a stream. I want to thank everyone for coming in today. Sorry that the multi-streaming thing didn't work. If you guys want to hang out for just a second, I got No Shoes Plays that's going live right now, and he's playing some old school Final Fantasy, which is awesome. He's a cool dude, and you should totally drop in and be like, yo, buddy is playing. I'm just out of it. Anyway, I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.